Hello, hello, hello. Y'all know I have to adjust everything all the time. It looks different once I go live. Where's everybody at? Hello, hello. Hey, Leandra. Woo, woo. It is Saturday night. Woo, woo. Y'all ready to paint? I am ready to paint. It has been a crazy week, right? It's been a crazy, like, I don't know. This is virtual paint party number 16. Man, this has been therapeutic for me, and I know it's been therapeutic for you. I think it is. Anyway, we have a small group today. I have a party that's going to be watching this later. So, a lot of people are watching later. So, and that's fine, but I love that you guys are here live. So, what are you drinking? My choice today, Chardonnay, of course. It is the Alexander Brown Uncaged Chardonnay from Santa Lucia Highlands, Napa Valley, 2016. I have no idea how it tastes. I waited for you to sample it. Oh, in my favorite wine glass, of course. I just love that wine glass. And I'm not getting paid for this, so one day people will be paying me to sample their wines on my videos because I'm going to have so many followers that they're going to want me to sample their wine. So let's see. Ew, I don't like the way it smells. Okay, what does this? I mean, the aromas in the case. So what does it say about this wine? Let's see. It says with rich vanilla and oak nuances, and that's kind of stuff I like, but I'm not feeling it. Ooh, actually it's good though. It is good. The Alexander Brown Uncaged Chardonnay. I think it was like $13 at Bonds today. I'm feeling this one a little bit. Y'all got your drink? Y'all got your wine? I hope you do. For those of you who do not know how this works, first of all, my name is Angelique. I have a studio in downtown Las Vegas called the Shoe Chick Art Studio because when you paint with me, kids get shoes. There's a story behind that, but yeah, if you want to hear about it, you can go to my website, theshoechickstore.com. It tells a little bit about me, but this is what I do. Ever since the quarantine started, I started doing virtual paint parties. And for the low quarantine price of $15, people pull up, open their trunk, well, they pay online. They pull up, open their trunk, and then I put their supplies in their trunk, and they meet me here on Facebook Live and Paint. How cool is that? So we have fun. We're practicing social distancing. And it's therapeutic because it gets your mind off all the craziness that's going on in the world right now. So what do they get in their kit? They get a 16 by 20 canvas. That's what we're painting on today. And they get their paints, which if you haven't done so already, please take all the lids off your paints. They get this mixing tray that it's on. They get a cup, and please fill that with water. They get brushes, of course, to paint. And they're all disposable. We have a flat one, a pointy one, and a sponge one. And a highly absorbent paper towel. All of it comes in a plastic bag. And that plastic bag you're going to use to protect your whatever surface that you're painting on, or the floor, or whatever. They also get an apron. And the apron fully opens up. You put it over your head. It ties in the back. That's to protect your clothing. We're painting with acrylic paints today. Every day, actually. Acrylic paints wash very easily off your skin, not so easily out of your clothes, okay? So if you get out of your clothes, if you get to it right away, it comes out pretty good, but if you don't get to it right away, it won't. Now, a lot of you got disposable easel backs on your canvas. So they lay in flat like this on your canvas. What you're going to do is you're going to fold it up like this, because it's sticking on your back like that, right? You're going to make sure you fold it up like that. And then this little piece in the middle goes straight down. So let me see if I can do it for you, because it's not on the back of the canvas. So it holds this, that piece holds it flat like that. So it's going to stick on the back of your canvas, and it will stay on your table. Okay? So it'll sit up upright on your table with this disposable back. When you're finished, you're going to throw it away and hang up your masterpiece. Okay? So, or you can invest in an easel for like $10 at Michael's if you have that 50% off coupon. Get the best easel that you can, right? With that coupon. So, I am so happy that you're here tonight. I don't have an assistant today. That's why I got my glasses on so I can see all your comments and things like that, hopefully as we go along. The first thing that we do is that we get our drink and our wine together, right? We get our drink together and our music together. So I've been getting in trouble with my music. So I don't have much music today, but that's okay, because as you can see, I can talk the whole entire time. I'm going to take you 90% through the painting, and then you finish it on your own. So we're not learning anything technical here. We're just having fun. That is our objective. You also got a reference photo in your kit. That's for all the OCD people that are going to be obsessed with creating this painting exactly the way I have it, even though I keep telling everybody that's not the objective. So this is the reference photo. We're doing Glam Squad today, okay? And you want to change their hair, change their hair. Somebody put a comment on my page that the ladies were too skinny. So if you want to make them a little bit more robust, a little bit thicker, feel free to do that. Change their hairdo, whatever you want. I pre-traced the canvases for everyone. So this is a pre-traced canvas. So you can see, like, I'm trying to take all the fear factors out of painting so that it's relaxing for you and that you have a good time, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that sponge brush, we're going to dunk it in our water, and we're going to put a light coat of water on our canvas. And the reason why we're doing that is that we're kind of priming the canvas so that it's ready to accept paint. Like, a lot of people do, different things. You can paint it white before you paint. You can put gesso on it before you paint. You should try all those things if you've been painting with me for a while now. I want you to try some of those things. But we're just going to put a light coat of water. Don't worry about the trace lines going away, because they're on there pretty good, okay? And I always have a little bit of music, because it's like my favorite thing to do, paint and music. Okay, I can't take these glasses. You can see my ring light in my glasses, and that's annoying to me, so. Okay, so light coat of water everywhere. We want it to be dry before we do the background. So we're going to do, so if you put too much water on it, you're going to take the blue paper towel and kind of lightly dab it a little bit, okay? But I'm going to let mine dry a little bit while I babble a little bit. So what are we going to do? How are we going to get complete this painting? First we're going to do the blue background, and then we're going to paint each lady individually. We're going to do the yellow first, and then we're going to do the blue, and then we're going to save the lady in the middle for last. And the reason that I'm telling you this, because some of you are going to work ahead, because we need the same approach to dry. And if you look at the lady in the middle, the pink is kind of overlapping the yellow a little bit, and I don't want them to blend in. I want the yellow to be dry. So we're going to do the yellow lady first, then we're going to do the blue lady, then we're going to do the pink lady, then we're going to add all the fun details. I want to tell you something. What did I want to tell you about this thing? Oh, I thought it was kind of funny. Like, I looked at your color palette, and I was like, why did I put green on there? And the reason why I put green on there is because in my head, I was thinking that this lady the last lady, I was thinking that she had green, not blue. So anyway, if you want to make her green, make her green. If you want to make her blue, make her blue. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet first. Okay? So I don't know how I'm going to paint mine. So the first thing that we're going to do is do the background, blue. So I'm taking my sponge brush. I'm going right into the blue paint. And we want the canvas to be dry, so if it's not dry, mine's a little wet. We're going to do some vertical strokes, up and down. And if you look at your reference photo, it's a little darker on the sides, right? There's some blue here, and there's some blue here. Now, when this painting was originally painted, I painted the whole background first, and then I did the ladies. So it's going to look a little bit different, but we're going to work around like we always do. So it's going to look a little stripy at first. We're painting the sides of the canvas too, because when we hang up our masterpiece, it's going to look finished, and you're not going to need a frame, okay? You guys good? I hope you are, because I can't see the screen to see. Just kidding. Nobody ever says anything anyway. Everybody's always quiet because they really get into your paintings, because painting is therapeutic. You don't have time to be asking questions, right? And if you can't keep up, of course, all you gotta do is watch the replay, right? So it's looking pretty sketchy right now. And I like when it looks this way because it's encouraging to you that mine isn't perfect. It takes time. It's a process, okay? It doesn't come out just like, wow, beautiful. It's a process. So average paint party is usually about 2 hours. I'm going to take you about almost an hour through the painting, and then you're going to work on your own. But honestly, I think 3 hours is more of a good benchmark to really work on your painting and kind of fine tune and blend. So if you see what I'm doing right now, I'm just adding a little blue everywhere. And it looks pretty streaky right now, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of water on my brush. And in a minute, I'm going to add a little bit of white paint too to kind of smooth it out a little bit, okay? So, a little bit of water. Because I don't want it to look stripy. Softening up those lines. And of course, if I'm going too fast for you, you can watch the replay later. You can also watch me on Angelique Paints. That's my YouTube channel. I have about 10 of the 15 videos on there right now. They pulled a couple of them down because of my music. So that's why, I'm trying to get better with that. With no music. Okay, so I'm also going to take my brush and down at the bottom, there's also some blue going on down at the bottom, okay? Very little paint on my paintbrush right now. And I'm just kind of dragging it in there. It's all going to come together in the end, but I don't want all that white space down there at the bottom, okay? So you're going to try to get as close as to the trace marks as you can, and make sure there's a little bit of blue, even in between the ladies, okay? And again, softening up those lines with a little bit of water. So I'm going to wait for a little bit, see how you're doing there. Mine doesn't look so great if you look at it, so I hope that's making you feel better. Take your time, it's a process, right? Take a little bit more of my Chardonnay here than my Z. Alexander Brown Uncaged Chardonnay. That's it. I'm going to add, now I added a little bit of water to kind of smooth it out a little bit, blend it out a little bit. Now I'm going to put a little bit of white paint in my tray, and I'm going to work on smoothing it out just a little bit more. So actually, just putting a little bit of white in my tray. I got a little bit of white paint on the tip of my paintbrush. And I'm smoothing it out, blending it in. I don't want those blue lines to look so stripy. Softening up those lines. I love how it all comes together in the end. Excuse me. Okay. So the first lady I want to work on is the one in yellow. Then I'm going to work on the one in blue. Or, oh no, I might do her green. I'm not sure yet. This green light's kind of shining a different kind of light on it. artist eye. You might have to stand back from your painting a little bit. I'm painting sideways, remember, so cut me a little bit of slack here. I want it to be a little bit more solid on the end. Okay. And again, we're going to add some highlights later as we look at it, as we get these ladies painted in here. So now you have two brushes. You have like a pointy brush, and then you have a flat square brush. I'm taking the flat square brush, and what I'm going to do first is I am going to paint the black part of this lady. I'm going to paint her head, I'm going to paint her torso, and I'm going to paint her arms. I'm actually going to paint the black on all three ladies because I'm using the black on the paintbrush. You want to work with the color that you have on the paintbrush, okay? So I am taking the paintbrush and going into my black paint. Hi, Matish. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Leandra. I can see some of you guys' names on there, even though I don't have my glasses on. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to outline her head there, and then I'm going to paint her in. And this is a really fun painting, I think, because it has a lot of personality. These ladies look jazzy, don't they? And you get to have some fun with their hair. So if you're feeling really creative, which I hope you are, maybe put an afro puffs, I don't know, or leave the hair the same. But when we leave the hair the same, okay, what am I doing now? I outlined her torso and then I'm painting it in, okay? Now if you notice, the arms look like stick people. And this looks like a triangle. So we're going to have to use some of our creativity, right? To modify the lines and make them look more like arms and make that look more like a torso. So what do? You look at their shape on your reference photo. And I'm going to make these lines thicker. I just have a small amount of black paint on my paintbrush. I'm making all these lines thicker. Please make her arms a little bit thicker. And you do not want her to look like a stick person, okay? So, I'm sorry, I had to really take a good look at what arm is what. Okay, so how is her neck connecting to her body? It actually, you can't really see the neck too much. It just kind of goes straight down. So I'm just building that line up and making it thicker, okay? What else is black on this lady? Her skirt goes all the way down, so I'm done with her. I'm going to have a little fun with her hair later. I'm going to make her head a little bit bigger so I can have fun putting that hair on there. The second lady, same thing. Outline her head. Her neck is mostly covered up by that pink boa thing that she's got going on. So I'm not going to be too concerned with making her neck thicker. I'm just going to draw that line so I know where that feathery boa goes. I think that's what you call that thing. Then I'm going to outline her torso on the second lady. It's again a triangle. And follow her arms just like you did on the first lady, okay? I'm trying to find us a little music here. All right, you guys with me? I can't wait to see these because, especially with the hair aspect, you can have a lot of fun with this. And with the skirt. I like how they look so feathery. So again, we're still working with the black paint. Whatever paint that you're working with on your paintbrush, you want to use that all around your painting, wherever there's black. So again, I'm not using the pointy paintbrush, I'm using the flat one. See all those technical terms, I'm not even giving you numbers for the paintbrushes because you don't need that. We got 3 paintbrushes we're working with. If you're going to paint with me on a regular basis, please invest in some nice paintbrushes. It's a nice set. following the lines on the arm. I'm getting kind of confused because I'm going sideways, so I'm making sure I got it right. I'm making the arms thicker because I do not want them to look like stick people. Following the lines, making them a little bit thicker. These are all silhouettes. I like silhouette paintings, it's pretty fun. You can actually buy like stencils and do a lot of silhouette paintings. It's really easy. And the more you paint with me, you know how they like watching you online. They're probably gonna tag you for some stencils. Get them, they're fun. Okay, I got black on my paintbrush. I'm looking at the second lady. Where else is there black? There's black on her legs. I'm taking the tip of my paintbrush. I'm following those lines for her legs. But there's something going down on the bottom of her legs. They kind of look like shoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tip of my paintbrush, and it's like a little diamond shape at the bottom. And I just, with the tip of my paintbrush, did a little diamond at the bottom of her legs. Now these legs are pretty darn skinny, so I'm going to thicken them up a little bit. And let's say you make them too thick and you don't like what you did. Wait for them to dry, and then you're going to go along the side of them with white paint, okay? The white paint will be kind of like an eraser. I like the silhouettes because already you can see like the paint is kind of coming alive, right? Alright, so third lady, black paint, very tip of my paintbrush, doing her face. Doing her ponytail. And there's a method to my madness. Like, we gotta get the black down first because, like, she has a little blue in her hair and a blue in her neck. You want this stuff to dry first. Acrylic paints dry very quickly. That's why they're so easy to work with. And you can layer the colors right on top of each other without them, like, getting muddy. You wait for them to dry. I wouldn't ordinarily sketch out the ponytail for you guys, but I did that for you. You could have did that freehand. Alright, so got the ponytail down. Doing a torso here, outlining it first, because that's easier. I always teach people to outline and paint it in. Kind of like you're using coloring, right? Outline it. And we got another skinny arm there, so I'm going to build that arm up a little bit too. What about her neck? She has a bow on her neck too, but her neck is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to make it a little bit thicker because you can kind of see her neck. Well, I want to lose the shape of her head, so I'm kind of going around it a little bit. It's important that, you know, there are no mistakes. Bob Ross says happy little accidents. But there are some critical points, I think. Like for the silhouette, you want the edges to be smooth. You don't want them to be all choppy. And it is a silhouette, so you want it to be opaque. You don't want any, meaning you don't want any light coming through. You don't want any white of the canvas showing through. So make sure it's really dark, and you might have to put 2 coats on there. I'm not sure. It looks like 1 coat's enough. I think I lost the shape of her boobie, so I'm going to kind of freehand her boobie out here. So mine looks a little different. That's what I'm doing there. And then I need to stop right there. And I'm going to make her arm a little bit thicker. Using the very, very tip of my paintbrush, okay? So the top part of her arm is not as thick as the bottom part. Alright? Look at that. They're already coming to life. Just that easy. I love it. A little bit of black paint on my paintbrush. I'm going down to her feet. I'm looking at her legs, So her legs have a little bit of shape to them. They're a little curvy, and then the shoes are just basically lines. So I'm just going to go right over my trace line with the tip of my paintbrush. I'm not going to be scared about it. Again, I'm just going over those trace lines for the shoes. They're not real detailed. They're mostly just lines. The only detail really is the shape of her leg. So if you want to thicken up her leg, her calves at the top, And again, if you don't like the shape of the leg, we can change it later. If you want to actually put shoes on her, of course, you can do that too. And then this calf is kind of in a different place because of the angle of her legs. There's also a heel on that shoe. So just take a good look at that reference photo and try to get the shoes right. Just remember, don't make them too thick. Use the very, very tip of your paintbrush, okay? Love these ladies. All right, so I'm going to give you a few minutes to kind of catch up a little bit. Everybody's really quiet, which is okay, because I know you're focusing on your work. So next week's painting, the live is going to be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so you're going to have to watch the replay, because I'm losing a lot of my live people, but that's okay, because I had a special event, and you're the first one to hear about it. I have a special event called Praise and Paint that we're going to do on Zoom, and it's going to be super fun. I'm excited because I'm going to invite a lot of my friends, a lot of local church folk. I'm going to try to get this lady to sing on Zoom. It's going to be really cool. And you're going to get a free magnet of the painting. Cool, right? That's what I thought. All right, I'm digging this wine. Okay. I got paint all over me, by the way. I'm messy. I'm glad I didn't get out of my shirt. I kind of like my shirt. I kind of like the polka dot action. I don't know where else I would ever wear this. I actually bought it for my live, so I love colorful shirts. All right, so we're going to start on the first lady with yellow. I'm squishing that black paint around, my paintbrush around in my water. I'm going to wipe it off on my paintbrush. Wipe it off on my blue paper towel. I'm going to go into that yellow paint. Using the very, very tip of my brush. If you look at the painting itself, you can see all the directions of those lines. It's just a bunch of lines that are making up the feathery effect in the skirt. A bunch of lines of the color, so we go behind it with white paint and do a bunch of lines too, and it kind of gives that feathery effect, okay? So I have yellow. What I'm going to do is just a bunch of lines, and I'm kind of looking at my reference photo. Make sure that you get lines on the trace lines, because we don't want anybody to know that you trace it. You don't want to tell anybody you trace it, right? So I'm covering those trace lines first by just using the tip of my paintbrush and going on top of those first. Then what I'm doing is I'm just turning my paintbrush all different ways, and I'm just doing lines across each other, brush strokes across each other, and I'm filling up the skirt. But not totally filling up. There is going to be some white space. Isn't that fun? And this goes like pretty much all the way down. All the way down the skirt. And there's even like a few flyaways, like there's like a little dot there. Like, you know how you buy like sequins, or you buy something with glitter on it, and you buy these feathery things and you have feathers all over the place? Like my dog would have glitter on his face for like a week if I wore something with glitter on it, you know? So feathers kind of fly away a little bit, so make sure that you don't have like a hard line. You want to have kind of wispy effect. And I'm just basically filling that area with little tiny brush strokes here and there. And there's a little bit of white coming through. I'm going to save the white for last, so I'm not going to put those details on there. I'm swishing my brush around in the water right now. I'm going to move to this next lady at the end here. I am going to use blue. Oh, no, I think I'm going to use, no, I'm going to use blue. You can use the green if you want, but I'm going to use blue. That is so funny to me that I put green on there. I was like, why do I have green on there? But I know that you guys are going to do some fabulous things and use the blue. Use the green. I got a feeling that you're going to do that. Okay, so swishing my brush around in the water, wiping it off on that blue paper towel, going into my blue paint, doing the same wispy effect first on the trace lines I have. And I am looking at my reference photo to look at the direction that the lines are going on the skirt. So they're down on this side, up on this side, down on that side. So I am paying attention a little bit. Of course you can make the skirt any way you want, right? Make sure you put a lot of lines in it. You don't want it to be sparse. You want it to look fluffy and full, right? I'm turning my paintbrush all kinds of different ways to get different brush strokes, to get different angles. And you'll see once you put the white paint on there, you can also change the direction of the eye, where the eye looks, and create the fluffy effect in the skirt. Isn't this cool? I like this painting. So I'm looking down at her legs, and I want to make sure that it don't look like two black lines going up in her skirt. So I'm going to put a lot of paint so her legs you kind of disappear in her skirt. I'm going to put a lot of paint right there. All right? Pink is next. Oh, you know what? Since I have blue on my paintbrush, I'm going to go ahead and do that boa on her neck. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a ponytail thing right here, just a simple line. That black should be dry by now. And then it's the same thing with their little skirt or boa feathery thing around her neck. I'm just turning my paintbrush all different ways, dabbing a little bit, and creating the little boa on her neck. That's fun. Tell me that's not fun. That is fun. I know y'all get into the same. I'm going kind of fast, I think, because it's only like 30 minutes into it. We're going to add the detail last, which is going to be all those fun white swirlies, and I'm playing around with their hair, and all that good stuff. I think I might take you 99% through the painting on this one because I'm having fun. I'm always having fun, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, swish my brush in the water. Every time we change colors, swish your brush around in the water. Even though it's black and yucky, it's going to be fine. Because when we come out of that, we're going to wipe it off on our blue paper towel. Really good. I'm going into my pink paint. And if you have if your paint's kind of sticky, you can use the back end of your paintbrush and kind of mix it up. You can actually add a little bit of water in there and mix it up because mine's kind of sticky today. I don't know why. But it's a little sticky. And I have a little film on top of my paint. So like when milk gets that skim on it, so just take it off. You'll be fine. You got plenty of paint. I always put so much paint in your pancakes. I think you can paint 2 of these pictures with the paint that I give you. Okay. So, the yellow should be dry. So, there's a little overlap on the yellow. Not too much on the blue. And we just did the blue. So, I'm not trying to mix that pink, go with that pink too much into that blue. But I am going to go on top of the yellow. Because our yellow should be dry. Again, like we did, just cover those trace lines. Make sure you put a little bit more heavy paint where the legs connect, because you want the legs to kind of disappear into the feathery skirt. And then just have fun filling it in. Just really short brush strokes, all different directions in the middle. When you go along the edges, you might want to look at the reference photo and see what directions the brush strokes are going. But I'm just kind of going all willy-nilly, and it's working out for me. And I have pink on my paintbrush, so I'm going to do that little feathery thingy around her neck, which I've been calling a boa, and I don't know if that's the right term for it, but that's what I've been calling it. Again, I'm just turning my paintbrush different ways and creating that effect. And then we're going to put some white highlights on there. You have to use kind of like your artistic ability and just kind of fill that in. A little wispy at the end there, and it's kind of like a straight line in the middle. It almost looks like a bow tie. It looks like a big feathery bow tie. I'm going to have all this paint dry right now. Now, while this paint is drying, which we're going to add some white highlights onto it, I'm going to play around with the hair. And that's why you got the smaller paintbrush, the pointy one. And you're going to use that one and kind of play around with the hair a little bit. Now, if you're obsessed with creating hair exactly like in the reference photo, you're going to want to get the reference photo, put it up close to your painting, and try to follow the pattern on there, okay? Takes a lot of fun out of it, but hey, if that's what you want to do, if you want it to look exactly like that, let's do it, okay? So I have the painting down here, that's why I'm looking down here a lot, and then I have my reference photo up there. I'm going to pull my reference photo down so I can get a look at it here. So again, I'm using a pointy brush, I'm going into my black paint, and what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to add, I'm squiggling around, and I'm kind of playing with her hair. But this is going to be funny, because you're going to see how it comes alive. I'm making the lines long, because I'm going to make her head just a little bit bigger. It's all kind of weird shapes with the hair. So I'm making it pretty. All the lines that I'm creating, they're kind of a little longer than you would think. And since I have black on my brush, I'm just going to go ahead and do hers too. I know y'all going to do some afros and stuff like that, and some different hairdos, and that's fine. So I'm extending the lines out because I'm going to make her head a little bit bigger and to make it all connect. Now, just like we have the little loose feathers, there's kind of little loose hairs here and there too. And you can figure that out maybe later as you add all the details to the painting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make her head a little bigger because it looks kind of crazy right now, right? So I'm going into my black paint. I made those lines a little extra long on purpose because I'm going to try to bring them together a little bit. I have the bigger paintbrush now. Kind of working on bringing the hair aspect to life. And if I had to say what the most difficult part of painting is, probably this part. Playing around with the hair, going back and forth between that small paintbrush and the bigger paintbrush, getting wispy lines in there, and getting the hair exactly how you want it is a little tricky. But have fun with it. Okay? I'm going back and forth between the two paintbrushes. Playing around with the hair, smoothing out my lines. Getting it how I want it to look, using my artist's eye. Bringing it to life. And it takes a little while. This is the fun part. It's a race. It's a journey, not a race, right? So you're going to kind of play around with it. Maybe you end up making her shoulders a little broader. Maybe you end up making her torso a little bigger. And move on to the second lady. Her head actually connects right into that boa. Play around with the hair. Change the hairdo if you want. It's yours. Make it yours. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, right? I'm going to work on the second lady. And remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always come back to Facebook Live and watch the replay. You can also go on to my YouTube channel, Angelique Paints, and watch that. I'm also creating a private group on Facebook called Angelique Paints. And if you want to have a private party with just your friends, we can do that on Zoom and play all your favorite music. I've been thinking about so many different ideas. You guys, it's going to be so much fun as we go along. I hope you guys like my praise and paint picture. I'm going to release that probably Monday or Tuesday. Alright, so playing around with the hair a little bit. I'm going to use a small brush and a big brush. Totally up to you. The smaller brush might help you put a better curl on the end of her paintbrush. At the end of her ponytail there. So once you're happy with your hair and everything, you're going to squish your brush around the water really good and add the white highlights to everything. If you want to do the swirls in the background and all that stuff, you're going to use a combination of the flat brush and the small pointy brush. And for those of you who painted with me before, you know I love to use the back end of the brush for the dots. Or you can use the corner of your paintbrush, or since you have that smaller pointy paintbrush, you can put the dots on that way too. So I'm actually going to use my flat brush. No, I'm going to use the pointy brush since I have it. So every time you get a paint kit now, you're getting 3 brushes. So I have the little tiny brush here, you can put some dots on the background. This is just to add a little interest to the background. You don't want it to be all boring, just boring blue, right? So I'm just going to add some dots here and here. If you have chalk, you can chalk in the swirls, or you can freehand them. Start in the middle and just kind of work your way around to do those fun little swirls that you see in the background. That's with a pretty dry brush, not that much paint on my brush. Okay? And then the highlights and the feathers. I have white on my paintbrush. I'm going to go right over. Now, all these 3 skirts should be dry right now. I'm going to do this one first. I'm just going to do a few little white lines here. A few little highlights here to make it even look even more feathery than it is. Now, if you have a lot of white space already, you might want to put more yellow or more blue or more brush strokes on the skirt. And I want to show you one more kind of fun technique. So we have yellow down there, and we're using a little bit of white. The white's kind of bringing out the feather effect, but we're going to lighten up all these 3 colors to make it even more feathery looking. So I'm using my white paint. I'm going to put a little bit of white paint in my tray. You can lift it out with your flat paintbrush if it doesn't come out very easily, because mine just didn't right there. So I'm lifting it up with my flat paintbrush, and then I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on my flat paintbrush too. Now what I'm making is a lighter version of yellow, okay? Just to create a little bit more interest to the painting. I don't know if you can see that in your reference photo, but so I'm creating a lighter yellow with a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow, and I'm going right on top of here, and kind of all where you see all your white space. So it's not, you don't really have the white of the canvas coming through there. The white of the canvas is covered up by this lighter version of whatever color. So we're going to do a lighter color pink and a lighter color blue, right? And it's really going to make it look like it's feathery by creating that little contrast between the colors, okay? So I did that for yellow. swishing my brush around in the water, lifting some white paint out in my mixing tray, adding a little bit of pink in my mixing tray, making it a little bit lighter pink. Then I'm filling in that white space, all the white spaces at the canvas that we left open. And I'm adding that right on top, and it's creating a feathery effect. It's making it look a little bit more feathery. I don't like that. All right, I've taken you 90% through the painting. Okay, this is how it works. You add the fun details. You finish up the hair. You clean up your lines. You look at it with your artist eye. You take your reference photo. You look at every part of the painting. You enjoy the experience, which is the most important thing, okay? And then you post your masterpieces, okay? So you're going to finish your painting, post them, share them with me. That is my absolute favorite part of the whole thing. Seeing what you've created. I always tell people my paint parties are Paint Party 101, okay? It's about the experience. It's not about, color theory or perspective drawing or anything like that. It's about having a good time. Artist therapeutic. I hope you found this relaxing. We've only been on for an hour. I would say take another hour, hour and a half, work on your painting, drink your wine or whatever you're having, enjoy the experience, and don't forget to post it and tell your friends, okay? Have a fabulous week. I will see you next Saturday, but unfortunately it won't be 6 o'clock at night. Not unfortunately, I don't know. Depends on how it works out for you. It'll be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so you'll have to watch the replay if you want to do it in the evening, which is fine, right? And then I'm planning a special event, Praise and Paint. So look for those paintings to come out probably on Monday or Tuesday, the painting. I have a couple, but I'm keeping a couple. So I'm going to showcase the very first Praise and Paint painting on Monday or Tuesday. Of course, you can watch the replay of this anytime right here on my Facebook page, or you can go to YouTube to Angelique Paints, okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great, great week, and I'll see you next weekend, okay? Love you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.